Hey friends, welcome back to Inspire Me Garden. It has been so raining out here today, and so we finally are able to harvest some vegetables. But before you do that, please hit the subscribe button and follow button for more tips and see how this garden transforms. Today, we finally get to harvest some of our favorite greens. They have grown so much and it's getting so busy, and we have to create time to harvest these vegetables. And so if you love harvesting vegetables, give me a thumbs up in the comment section below. And so there's 3 particular vegetables that we love to eat. And I love planting these in my garden. And those are called Amaranta, black nightshade, and spider plant. If you love homegrown traditional veggies, this one is for you. And also you can see integrated in here is some sugar canes. Sugar canes are so delicious. They take time and require a lot of patience. And so last year was our first time planting them, and so we are repeating them again. So go ahead and grab a cup of tea and let's head into the garden together. Amarantas, it's a deep green vegetable full of life. It grows super fast and doesn't need much pampering. Yes, I said that. It's one of the most forgiving vegetables in the garden. Even if you forgot to water a day or two, it still pushes through. Don't give away our secrets, okay? The truth is, Amaranta makes us look like expert farmers. We just snip off the young leaves and they're soft and cook in minutes. They're great salted with onions and tomatoes, or even tossed into soup. So nutritious, iron, vitamins, fiber. It's definitely a powerhouse. We stagger our planting every few weeks, so we always have fresh crop. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Next, we're going to talk about black nightshade. Black nightshade is also called osuga or managu, depending on where you're from. Slightly bitter, but once you get used to the taste, oh my God. Especially cooked with ground nuts or a splash of cream, smooths it out beautifully. We're just picking the leaves to keep it going. The stems get a bit fibrous, so we leave those. The cool thing is, if you harvest gently, the plant keeps producing new leaves. And that is the goal, because if you don't harvest, it will end up producing seeds, and that'll be it. It will not produce any more leaves. It doesn't need much space. These plants love compost, and they'll give you greens for weeks. Thank God. They're rich in iron and antioxidants, real superfood stuff. No wonder why our grandparents lived strong lives. And we're just following in their footsteps. And I'm so glad I can be able to pass these traditional foods to my children. And last but not least, the spider plant, also called saga or chin saga. So many names depending on where you're from. They're a bit tangy, which I love, kind of like spinach, but with an attitude. We pick the top leaves to keep the plant growing, and you only need a few for a meal. Yes, they're that flavorful. They pair perfectly with ugali, or you can even mix them with other greens for a fuller taste. Ugali is a staple food. It's like cornmeal flour mixed with water when it's boiling, and it's so delicious. It goes well with anything, really. Sometimes I like to blanch them first before sauteing. It softens them just enough. and they're packed with vitamin A and calcium. These are one of the easiest greens to grow once you get the seeds going. They do well in containers also. I'm telling you guys, these vegetables grow in containers also. And how I know this is because I actually was able to see them grow in my container. And how they started is because I had some soil that I got from the original garden right there where I'm standing. I got some soil, put it in a pot because some of my pots needed more soil. And you, as a gardener, over time, you come to understand that your garden becomes more fertile the more you use it. The soil becomes so good. So I needed some of that soil in my pot. And when I did, oh my goodness, like amaranta, black nightshade, spider plant, they all just started growing in my pots. And I was like, wow, somebody can actually grow them in containers and have nice, healthy, super food to eat. And what a beautiful way that you can actually grow these vegetables. So me and my husband here, we love gardening. We're so passionate about gardening, and being out here together, we love it. We have the most interesting conversation, the most dynamic, like it's a lot of fun. It's like a really nice date night thing, okay? I know it's called a date night, but it's not nighttime, but still, we have a really, really good time in this garden. You can see us just laughing and having the best time ever. And as a couple, for us, this is like a moment where we connect with nature together and have some good conversation. It's just nice, and especially like having children and just us being out here is really, really therapeutic. And that's one of the reasons I do actually recommend gardening, even for couples. It teaches you a lot. It really does. A lot of teamwork effort. It teaches you how to work together as a couple and how we take care of these plants. It's amazing. There's always something so satisfying about harvesting your own food, isn't there? I'm telling you, there's something satisfying about harvesting. It really connects you to nature and to tradition too. These are the foods our people grew up on, and now we're passing them on. How amazing is that? If you're thinking of starting a garden, these amaranta, black nightshade, and spider plant are perfect, low maintenance, and so rewarding. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you've ever grown these or cooked with them, would love to hear about it. Drop a comment or a tip. And if it has inspired you to plant your first seed, go for it. Nature's waiting. Don't forget to subscribe so you catch up our next garden adventure. Until next time, happy gardening. And stay tuned for step-by-step process how to start your own backyard. Okay, so you want to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out. This coming week I will be uploading a video on how to get started, step-by-step process, and how you can actually save money while doing it. So happy gardening. Thank you guys for watching once again. See you on the next video.